The UK tent right beside me is where the Cystic Fibrosis headquarters is here on the grounds. If you want to go by, they've got video running. We've got people that's going to be speaking throughout the day and throughout the weekend, telling you a little bit more about their experience with cystic fibrosis. It's also going to be some of the people that have it. In fact, all of our speakers are going to be either people that have cystic fibrosis, parents of kids that have it, and you're going to understand more before you leave here today what it's about, what the cost is to them emotionally and also financially. So we want to make sure that you guys and girls understand what we're trying to do here. We try to raise $10,000 each year for them to go forward with their prognosis, to help get breathing machines, to help the parents when they come to Lexington from out of the county, to have meals, to have gas to get them to the hospital. It's just very, very vital that you contribute this weekend. There's donation jugs throughout the showgrounds. There's one over here at the registration table. There'll be one here on the DJ trailer in just a few minutes. Please give big. Last year we was down about 150 cars. I don't think we got that problem this year, but we still raised $10,000. With your help this weekend, we want you to dig deep. God will bless you for everything that you give to these kids and these families that have CF. So make sure that you dig in and help us with everything you can this weekend. We're going to play one more song here, or a snippet of it. I've got set up another mic, and we're going to have one of the CF patients to speak before they go.
Come on now, don't forget to say you will. Don't forget to say yeah, 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 yeah. Say you will. Say it right now, baby. Say you will. Come on, come on. Say you will. Say it now, yeah. Come on, y'all. Say that you love me. Say that you need me. Say that you want me. You wanna be me. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now, I still remember when you used to be 9 years old. Yeah, yeah, I was a fool for you. 1, 2.
Well, as I said, we're going to play just a little bitty part of that right there, and we'll go back and finish it up as soon as Anthony's through here. Ladies and gentlemen, if I can direct your attention down to the DJ trailer here, we're going to let this young man tell you what it's like to go through this, I don't know what to call it, an illness, sickness, disease, whatever you want to call it. I call it hard times. He's struggling with it every day, and I guarantee you, you're going to get something from this, so listen up close. Thank you, Anthony.
My name is Anthony Horsman. I'm 24 years old, and I have cystic fibrosis. I was diagnosed at 6 weeks old. I'm not really here today to talk much about me. I'm here to talk about my sister who had cystic fibrosis. My sister Amy Horsman was born on July 16th, 1981. She was diagnosed at age 2 with cystic fibrosis. Like everyone else with CF, she was a fighter since she was born. She lived her life to the fullest. Our parents were the best blessings to ever happen to either one of us. They always made sure we did our treatments, kept us healthy, and always made every single doctor's appointment. My sister and I were never sick until we reached 18, when our parents gave us the responsibility to do our own treatments. When we were young, our parents would make us walk, ride a bike, run, or skate to a friend's house if it was in range. Sometimes we'd even jump on a trampoline in place of our parents doing percussion. Amber got sick once under 18, and that was when we first moved to Kentucky, where she had gotten bronchitis and had to be hospitalized for the first time. I too was hospitalized under the age of 18 once. When I was 15, I had a blood vessel burst in my lung and it wouldn't stop. I'll never forget that hospitalization when a doctor came off his vacation to do my embolization to stop the bleeding. And I'll never forget, every time we see CF or we cough up blood, my nurse Rena or somebody would say, "Hey, it's not a Horsman blood spill, you're going to be okay." After these hospitalizations, we were fine until we got into our 20s. But from there, we have had frequent hospital stays and our health seems to decline. No matter what we do, CF still seems to win every time. My sister was always on the go. She never let CF get in her way. She always had a job, sometimes 2 at one time, and going to school full time. When Amber was 19 or 20, she moved out on her own for 7 months with her best friend Jessica at the time. During this time, she had 2 jobs, paying rent and buying her own food, going to school full time and taking care of her health too. But she had to move back home because she caught mono and couldn't work or go to school for a good 6 months. After she got better, she started working again and going on Sonic trips to open up stores in different states. She wouldn't let CF get her down no matter what. In October of 2007, she had a G-tube put in her stomach because she could not eat as much. She kept getting nauseous and the doctors could never figure out why. She lost a lot of weight and hoped the G-tube would turn things around. In April of 2008, things got worse. Amber had a real tough time breathing, gasping for air. She lost so much weight and she got down to 62 pounds. She was so weak and she could not walk upstairs. My dad would even have to carry her up the stairs just because she was too weak and could not catch her breath. This time last year, she was put on a ventilator because she started bleeding out of her lungs really bad, and the only way to go in and stop this was to put her on a ventilator. We almost lost her 3 times during this time. She was in the hospital for 52 days and on 7 different antibiotics, and doctors were telling us there wasn't much else they'd be able to could do. But wait and see if these antibiotics start working. She was just becoming too resistant to just about every antibiotic and every combination of antibiotics they would try. After many days of prayer, a miracle happened, and Amber got better and got her weight up to about 85 pounds and came home. But she was in bed for so long, she was still really too weak to even walk. 2 weeks later, on June 19, 2008, Amber received a double lung transplant and a chance for a new life without trouble of hospital stays and no more trouble breathing. She had perfect lungs and no rejection, but other things started going wrong for her. On January 21st of this year, I lost my sister. She lost her 27-year battle with CF and gained victory with the Lord in heaven. To this day, I am fighting my battle the same as my sister. I'm fighting to be here to witness a cure or something to come out of research that will make my life so much easier than it is now. When you catch a bug such as Pseudomonas or MRSA and you can't eradicate them, and antibiotics stop helping because those bugs become resistant, and you know your time is getting closer to either new lungs or death, like me, every person with CF wants a chance to a normal life, to experience love and happiness without struggle, to stay alive every day, to get through school with no hospital stays and not have to worry about medical bills, to once in life breathe easy, and lastly to stop this horrible I can't stand it cough.